Hi, welcome to Paint and Draw Together channel. My name is Lela, and today I would like to share with you how to make your own view catcher if you would like to paint or draw from life, outdoors or indoors, and use view catcher to find the right proportions and make your sketch or drawing more accurate. Recently I wanted to go to do plein air outside, and even though I do have view catcher which is commercially produced, I lost it and I didn't have time to go in the store and get another one or find where I can get another one, and instead I decided to make my own. So I was thinking maybe it would be beneficial to show how I did that, and maybe one of you would like to make your own. For me currently, this size and dimensions would be the most appropriate because I would like to have square view, and I also would like to have the view which has 3/4, or I can choose any other proportion as I like. In your case you can choose different dimensions, but for me this is what works. So the tools which you need to make this are very simple. Tape, could be transparent or gray, preferably if you have one, scissors, and piece of cardboard. Of course you will need measuring tape and pen or pencil to measure, but that is something you probably have around home. So the first thing is to measure outside square, 6 by 6. It will be 10 by 10 centimeters, and then inside square, which is 6 by 6 centimeters, with 2 centimeters boundary on all sides. And then we will use needle and thread to actually make this square, and then stitch all that nicely and cover in tape. In addition to that, we'll have this cutout, which will be very usable and useful for us to use as a sliding piece so that we can have different proportions as we like, with those two glued flaps which are easy to open up, and then if we need permanent position we can just glue it, hold it here, and hold against the subject we would like to paint, and then it is going to stay in place. So let me show you how I made this. So I took a needle and black thread and made it a little bit thicker, probably around 4 or 5 threads together so that it's easier to be seen. And then I went around this cardboard and make this grid, making sure that at the edge, like now, I always have multiple passes and knot so that the thread stays firm and the grid is perfectly square all around. Once the whole grid is finished, then I tie the thread at the end, and that is how the grid together with the initial base of the viewfinder was created. This additional piece will be used as a slider so that we can change proportion as we like, and it's just cut out from the middle. Now I take a gray tape and go all around all 4 sides, cut to the side, and then at the corners I would use scissors to cut out square part of it so that when I flip it over it doesn't become too thick. And for now I will cut some length so that it doesn't go over the thread until I fold it, and then later I will return it back so that I can have it exactly as it needs to be, aligned with the edge of the viewfinder. That way I will have on both sides clean and clear view, gray and easy to use. Now I will go and do the same with this inner part, which will be a sliding insert to change the proportions. I will cover it all in tape in the same way by cutting corners and then folding on all sides. At the end, I will just create small little piece of tape on the side of this inner part, which could be folded back and forth so that it is easy to keep it in position if you choose to do so, even though you can just hold it by fingers and then it will be perfectly fine. So I hope this would be helpful for somebody who would like to make her own or his own view catcher and go out and enjoy outdoor painting, sketching, or drawing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and see you in the next video.